working on your dream of becoming a social media influencer for the past 10 years of your life, and you finally blow up. You're reaping the benefits of all your fame and fortune, and your community is showing you endless amounts of love because all of your hard work has finally paid off. And then one day you wake up. It's a regular day. You ate the same thing you had for breakfast for the last 3 days. You finally get around to looking at your phone to check what social media has in store for you today, and all the people that loved you yesterday hate you today. Not because you did anything wrong, not because you put out some controversial piece of content, not because you changed your hairstyle. No, they actually hate you because you've been doing the exact same thing that got you popping in the first place. I don't know what's going on with this new generation. I think it has a lot to do with TikTok having the attention span of a goddamn squirrel, but it literally feels like the creators of today have a week-long lifespan. One day you're the best thing since sliced bread. Next day you can't beat the fall-off allegations if you only have 30 views within a minute of posting your video. It's getting scary for us out here, man. I ain't gonna lie. So today we're back with another Berto breakdown. You guys have really been seeming to enjoy these, and today we're gonna be reacting to Tommy NFG's The Internet Switch Up Problem.
As a content creator, there's a couple of things you have to accept off the bat with no objections. For anyone watching me aspiring to be one, go ahead and write this down. Class is in session. Starting off with nothing and having people comment you fell off even though you literally just started. Having people find old photos of you that you didn't even have yourself. I still don't know who found this photo of me, but whoever did, you. And one day having the chance of waking up and going from the most beloved person in the world to people saying you're the worst person to ever make content on the planet. So yeah, today we're talking about a problem on the internet that I've been seeing grow every single year, which is what we call switching up. On Urban Dictionary, it's defined as when a person suddenly changes their behavior towards you for the worst, but it can also go the other way and happens too. Usually though, it tends to be someone's built up in a positive light, then gets everything torn down. And the person doesn't have to necessarily do anything cancelable. Nowadays, what tends to happen is a couple of people will make some TikToks or have some viral tweets, and people's minds change in a snap. An example of someone I can think off the top of my head that it's happening to right now is Kai Cenat. Kai's a creator that people on the internet
They got this nigga Kai Cenat fucked up, bro. I'm gonna let Tommy get his thoughts off first and I'll give y'all mine. But they really got this man messed up.
Ever since he blew up, either loved or hated. Like, you go on Twitter and every day they're having a divisive debate about something he did on stream. It's to the point where people are making memes saying he was sent by the CIA. There was an argument on Twitter like a year ago over a picture he took with Northwest at her birthday party. For context, this is the picture that started a wild debate. He was invited to her birthday party with all her friends there and their parents because she said he's her favorite streamer, and somebody decided to tweet, "So this not weird to y'all," which got over 200.
Come on, bro. Just because y'all minds are fucked up, just because y'all have messed up minds, does not mean that adults can't take a fucking fan photo with an underage person, bro. She's clearly just a fan, bro. And y'all want to insinuate and put this onto people for no real reason, other than just literally just wanting to see another successful man burn, bruh. That shit's weird.
Likes in a day and 37 million views. Then people started debating if it was weird or not. They might be right. Maybe he is an agent sent from the CIA, because why the f was this even a conversation? She wasn't rage baiting or anything. She was 100% serious. I think it's more weird that she thought it was some type of sexual thing. It shows what kind of weird mind she has. Recently on TikTok, people have been hating on Kai for a couple of reasons. One of them is saying he fakes his reactions and doesn't genuinely do them. And they're pulling up clips of him reacting to things where they think he's faking it.
Yo, I'm gonna be in shape by December.
I'll say this, bro. You know, it looks kind of crazy. And does Kai probably fake a lot of his reactions? Sure. Sure, he probably fucking does. But here's the reality, though. A lot of y'all fucked with him in the first place because of how energetic he was, how explosive he was, how like high energy he was. So if he wasn't playing into that character, chances are y'all wouldn't even like him like that. Like, he wouldn't even be as popular as he is now. And that's the crazy part about this. Really, the reason I'm even bringing this video to y'all today is to talk about the pure fact that, bro, you just gotta do you, bro. You just have to be you. Because you can't make everybody happy, man. Here's a guy who literally has been grinding, very similar to the kind of the story I painted in the beginning of this video. A guy that has been grinding for years, Kai Cenat has been making videos. Mind you, I'm not even a Kai Cenat fan, but he's just so famous that I've actually came across this knowledge. But it's like, bro has been making content for years. I'm talking about bro's posting videos on fucking Facebook. I bet most of y'all don't even have a Facebook account. You know what I'm saying? Then he grinded his way to the top of YouTube, like 2 million plus subscribers, if I'm correct, right? That was before he ever even opened a stream on Twitch. And now he's like the biggest streamer on Twitch. It's like, look how many steps it took for him to get to the top. Look how many steps it took for him to climb to the top of the mountain of his goals. You know what I'm saying? And now, just because he was being performative, and now because he was putting on a show for everybody else, it's the same thing that you guys are using to break him down. It's kind of like the whole Drake shit, right? Whether you're a Drake fan or you hate Drake, it doesn't really matter. You have to acknowledge that bro has been at the top of the industry for over 10 plus years. And it's like the same things that a lot of people loved him for are the same things that they're trying to tear him down for. It's a cold game, man, you know, and to a degree, if you're a content creator, you do have to kind of just accept that this is what comes with the territory. Like, you can't make everybody happy, and you're going to have your moment. There's going to be ups and downs. You know, people are going to love you, they're going to hate you, they're going to love you again. DDG is another good one. You know what I mean? We've seen him hit the stock market graph. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So you just got to keep pushing, keep prevailing, and keep chasing your dreams. But it does suck, you know. The shit can do a lot to your mental, bro. Again, it looks crazy, but who, like, never in life have we overanalyzed people to where we're slowing them down frame by frame, rerunning it. Like, you do this to anybody, you're gonna start kind of seeing shit that is like, yo, was he faking that? Was he overselling that? You know what I mean? Like, bro, even in my stories on my channel, I tell all real stories. Like, everything that I tell on this channel has happened to me. It's been a real scenario. But I'd be lying to say I don't dramatize it for your guys' entertainment. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean I'm telling a lie or like making up scenes. But bro, like, a part of being a good storyteller is learning how to tell a story the right way. You know what I'm saying? If you were to go into a fucking movie as an entertainer, you know what I'm saying? If you were to go into a movie and they just told the story like this, and then he walked across the road, and then he got hit by a car, and it was very tragic, you wouldn't watch the fucking movie. You'd be like, this movie fucking sucks. You gotta perform. It's part of being an entertainer, bro.
Like, there's so many of these clips being posted, I've never seen some like this. And what I think is happening right now to Kai is the switch up. There was always people that didn't like Kai on the internet, but now everyone's coming out the woodworks to say they don't. A couple people made some vids saying he's faking reactions, and now everyone is saying it. Even though these reactions have been out for years, just because of those TikToks, every reaction he's ever done is getting dug up. My whole take on the faking reactions thing is some of the clips do look pretty crazy. Like, it definitely looks like he was amping it up for stream or the clip. But to me, that's really it. Like, the way people are talking on TikTok, you would think his whole lifestyle was completely fake and a facade and he had a humanity style.
Yeah, it's like, one thing you can't do is fake that grind, boy. If he wasn't in it for the long haul, he would not be as successful as he is today.
Finally, the downfall of Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, mass unfollowing suit. All he does is shout. And I know some people are gonna say to me, huh, Tommy, you're clearly sucking up to him just to get into Streamer University. And you'd be right. Kai Cenat, please save me.
Damn, I still need to apply for that shit, bro. I've been procrastinating. Is Streamer University still a thing, bro? Are the applications still open? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all want to see Berto at Streamer University? That'd be dope. I ain't gonna lie.
My whole family's starving. My mom is kind of homeless. I need to get in. Nah, but on the real, I gain no benefits from saying that. Like, I don't need anything from Kai Cenat. And I'm not saying he's the most perfect human being and doesn't deserve any criticism. You got people just saying it as a joke, but then you deadass got who think he's like the worst person in the world all of a sudden. The main reasons these switch ups annoy me is because people will swear they always hated the person and they were always waiting for it to happen. You'll always have the, man, I been stopped watching Kai for real. I always knew he was annoying. Y'all just found that out. Meanwhile, that person was watching his stream like a couple of days ago. And whenever a switch up happens, like clockwork, they do this for everyone getting hate. And I know this because
I've had this before.
all it takes is like one.
Bro, I have it all the time. Man, y'all so mean in the comment section sometimes. It's like, God damn, let a nigga live. Shit.
Or two comments hating to gain some traction, then everyone's replying all of a sudden like they're
Mind you, if I were to DM the same people that be hating on a nigga, they'd be like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan. Come on, man. Why you doing that? It's alright, though. I love all of y'all. I appreciate all the positive and negative feedback. But, you know, it is what it is.
Genie saying they always knew it. And people are already starting to switch up back to liking him. Because ever since his streaming university applications came out, people have been basically begging to get in.
Please,
some of
Kai.
the people commenting that they were preying on his downfall probably applied for that. Like, I've never seen a switch up from love to hate to love so fast in my life. It only took a couple of days. There's a girl that literally cried just applying for it.
God is so good. I just finished my application for streaming.
Hell no. This is crazy.
And even if I don't get in, y'all, I'm just so happy.
You know what? I think that's enough of the CIA today. Let's move on to the next person. Another person that was a victim of the internet switching up is Pat God. If you don't know Pat God, he's basically this guy who goes in Discords and trolls annoying people. Then he quote unquote, holy f, the history books are gonna skip our generation. Packs them. Basically roast them talking like Eminem and Rap God until they can't say anything. And I never really watched him, but apparently a lot of people used to like him. He does have over 5 million subs. But now they're clowning him and saying, no way we used to watch this.
I
gotta figure out where I'm gonna make my living.
Yeah, this is crazy content. But again, if you watch this and you are enjoying it at some point, don't fucking switch up, bruh. That doesn't mean you have to continue watching it. Maybe you've outgrown it. But nigga, you like that shit. Don't act cool now. What you mean? What you mean? I can't believe I used to watch Pat God. You did, bro. You was a Pat God fan. You bought his merch and everything. Stand on that.
It just shows me how fast the internet can change their opinions on someone. What I think is happening with him is a lot of his fan base is just growing up and looking back at his videos as cringe. Because I was already a grown-ass when he was blowing up and I never sat down to watch one of his videos. Or people just got tired of the gimmick. I mean, it's not like he could just do it for a lifetime. I'm imagining him at 40 years old trying to do this and getting laughed at by people online saying he's way too old. Because of this switch up though, I wouldn't be surprised if his views started to slowly drop. Another crazy thing to me I haven't seen someone talk about as of yet is the clip pages and how some of them get paid to literally spread fake news. I'm sure most of y'all know, but anytime you see a streamer clip or just a content creator clip, it's usually by a clip page, which is just accounts run by people who post streamer or content creator.
This is what I'm kind of like scared of, because like one day I do want to have like a streaming arc and, you know, do the whole IRL shit, but it's like, I feel like if you get big enough to where everybody starts clipping your life, bro, it's just, they can take shit out of context so bad to the point where they just start painting all types of narratives, bro. Literally spreading lies for money. Literally spreading lies for money, bro. And I don't know, man. That just is so fucked up. At the end of the day, they say all publicity is good publicity. And, you know, I think that's true to a degree. And, you know, I consider myself to be a positive person that overall tries to, you know, add value to everything I do. So it's like, I wouldn't be too worried about it. But it's just scary, bro. It's just scary how I see blatant lies told on people. Mind you, I'm friends with some bigger creators and I see it all the time where narratives just get spun and people just tell flat, blatant lies. Never met you in real life and will literally make up a whole story about your life. Like they know you or some shit. And it's crazy and then people believe it. People believe it, bro. It's scary, bro, and it's sad. It's sad to see. But again, Game is game. This does come with the territory of wanting to be a famous creator.
Clips about things they did. And when you're looking at one of those clips, have you ever seen a steak logo or another gambling company logo? The reason why allegedly, and yes, I'm saying allegedly because steak is a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm in no damn position to face any lawsuit. Like, I'm not the hero y'all think I am, okay? But you could check online for yourself of what I'm talking about and judge for yourself. Is that a lot of these pages post these clips, then lead people to their bio where they have their steak affiliate link. And every time someone uses it, they get a commission of whatever the person bets. Sometimes they're sneaky with it too and say to DM them just so they don't get caught and send the link like that. And on Twitter, these pages get community noted all the time because it's against the terms of service to do it. But nothing happens because they don't give a Elon made the company lose 80% value in 3 years. They needed everybody to stay on Twitter so these pages can post these clips with no consequences. And technically it's also copyright because you're posting someone else's clip for profit without their permission. Some people would say it's promoting the streamer for free, so who really cares at the end of the day? And
yeah, I feel like streamers just let them get away with that because it's free promo.
usually that's true. Like, streamers or creators don't care a lot of times because it's free publicity. A lot of these pages are the reason why people like Speed and Kai blew up. Of course, I'm not speaking for every creator, but for me personally, I wouldn't care. Like, if people want to post me on TikTok or Twitter and make some bans, hey, go ahead, bro. The problem comes in though when these pages maliciously
That was a plug. I don't know if y'all picked up on that, but go ahead, yeah. Clip me up, put me on TikTok and all that. Do that, yeah. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Just do that if you want to. If you want to, tight.
Post content for views and completely lie about things. Like on TikTok, the amount this happens is absurd. And since everyone has a short attention span on there, no one decides to check the full context and go directly into the comments. These pages will blatantly cut a core piece of the clip, then just make up some and spread it. For example, this clip I found out about AMP saying that Phantom explains why Kai Cenat had him removed from AMP.
I hear Kai going off. I don't know what going on though. I'm saying it sound like he screaming at somebody. It sound different. Like, it don't sound the same. I walk downstairs. I see Kai just going off. I'm like, what's going on? Went downstairs. It was up. I ain't had to hear too much.
But it turns out this whole clip is a complete other scenario and has nothing to do with it. It takes 2 seconds of research to see the YouTube video he posted of him talking about how someone broke into their house. And because no one fact checked on TikTok, it somehow got 21K likes in a day. We really allergic to fact checking in our generation. These pages get so scummy, there's absolutely no low they won't reach. Like a couple of months ago, one of these pages tried to false accuse I'm Dante of being a groomer. Most of my audience should know Dante, but if you don't, he's one of the biggest music reactors for almost a decade. And if you know him, you know he's always a guy who just stays to himself and doesn't cause any drama. Then one day randomly, one of these pages posted a alleged text he had with a 16-year-old. And in real time, you could see the allegations get immediately put down because the girl in the video he posted was talking about someone else. But of course you had people immediately not checking anything and hitting him.
It's crazy, bro. There's somebody at home in their little fucking nerd dungeon. Yeah, this is gonna go. And it fucking works. That's the crazy part. Oh my god, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. It's like, I want to have my streamer arc, but boy, that shit's scary, bro. They just spreading all them lies and all that bullshit on you.
What the man? Y'all just found out Dante's weird. I bet stop watching it. I truly think people have become so bored online, they will get happy when someone who's done nothing is getting hate. And I really think this problem is gonna keep getting worse. As more misinformation is being spread online and as AI becomes so advanced we can't even recognize it, I don't even want to imagine what the internet is gonna look like in 5 years. I think eventually these pages are gonna learn when some
I feel like what AI needs to do, bro, AI is getting so crazy. There needs to be, this is my idea, bro. And if the president takes it, hey, I need you to cut that check, Trump. It's coming from Bert first. I feel like the government needs to put some type of rule where AI code, like anything that has to do with AI, there should be like a code within the AI that automatically 100% without faulty, everybody that is consuming the content knows it's AI. Like, it has to have like a logo, just says AI in the corner. And I feel that wouldn't even work because people would just edit it out. Yeah, there's no way around it, bro. the world's gonna look like very fucking scary, bruh. The world's gonna look very fucking scary because AI is getting so good, you literally can't tell real from fake anymore. It's crazy.
Someone with enough money comes around and sues them. Because this is an easy slam dunk in court of defamation. And the internet is so hive-minded, all of these switch-ups could change in an instant. I guarantee a month from now, people are probably gonna go back to Glazing Kai. And for Pat God, yeah, I don't know, he might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, the way they making fun of him, his whole fan base might be gone.
No, no, please don't hurt me. I'll call you know who.
Who are you gonna call, buddy?
Pat God, humble him. Pat God, humble him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't ever wish on anybody's downfall. So, regardless of how mind-numbing, crazy, cringe Pat God's content may be, like, I'm sure he, like, bro, to do what he did, regardless of how you feel about it, it took a high level of skill, bro. Like, not many people could just do that. You know what I mean? So it's like you dedicate however long to crafting this skill and doing this thing, and then boom, you just wake up one day and it's just gone. Like, yeah, we don't fuck with you no more. You suck. Yeah, we don't care about you anymore. You know what I mean? And that's such a scary feeling, you know? And I feel like all creators can kind of fall into that category. I mean, shit, even me, bro. Like, as a YouTube animator, like, the game has changed. It almost feels like people don't really care about animations like that anymore. As you've seen, I'm switching up my content. I'm not only doing that. So it's like you got to be able to always evolve and, you know, kind of change with the times. Because if you think you're just going to stay the same forever, I mean, some people can get away with it. But you got to, like, you know, read the writing on the wall. Like, if I'm doing something and I'm like, oh, shit, this is not working. Oh shit! Let me try it again. Oh, it's still not working. Oh, it's not working. All right, it's patched. It's cooked. You have to level up. You have to change. You have to get better. You have to learn new skills, and that's just a part of growing up and life in general. I think too many people are willing to die on the hill. Like, oh, this is what I do. I'm not doing anything else. Okay, that's like for any of you guys that are like hip hop fans. That's like the old heads in hip hop. Oh, I'm not listening to that mumble rap bullshit. Now nobody's listening to their music. You know what I mean? It's like you have to be able to evolve as a creator, as a person, just as a human in general. Always leveling up, always willing to learn, always willing to get better. That's just how it is, bro. And, you know, that switch up is definitely in the horizon. It's always gonna be like that. But that's not new to like human nature, bro. Just even think about your friends. Like, how many friends have you had switch up on you for no reason? People be fake, bro. So always do you, always be yourself, always stay true to yourself, man. And I think I'm gonna leave y'all with that today. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Let me know if y'all fucking with these. I feel like I'm seeing mixed reviews, you know. I feel like the last couple ones were some of the best performing videos on the channel so far, doing these Berto breakdowns. So despite I'm kind of seeing that y'all are liking this, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, I just want to have fun, keep creating content, and keep bringing y'all as much value as possible. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep grinding. I've got some new like original videos in the works. I should be dropping one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Like up, comment up. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Where you at?
Where you at, Berto?